Good morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. I wasn't gonna do a vlog now until the birthing vlog, but I thought let's get one last vlog in before we become a family of 5. So I thought I would do the last few days of us as just a family of 4. Obviously the children are still off school and I have absolutely no idea what this vlog is going to hold within it, but we'll find out. I haven't really got anything planned this week. Thursday is the day I'm going in for my elective caesarean, so it's pretty much just like getting everything ready and organised. So I thought may as well take you guys along with me, do a last little vlog before we add to the chaos with the new edition. So today is Monday, it's bank holiday, and we had a really lovely weekend yesterday. We were with friends and we went over to an open cinema near us. They were playing The Greatest Showman outside and it was such a lovely evening. So today is going to be sorting the house out. Sam's actually off work today, which is great because I could definitely do with the spare hands. Sorting the house out, getting organised for this baby. I'm going to pack, so I've packed the baby hospital bag, but I'm going to pack my hospital bag today as well, or like as much as I can. You right, baby? Walking the dogs, etc, etc. So just making the kids a smoothie at the moment and gonna crack on with the day. So let's start another little, see what the next few days holds, because I've got absolutely no idea.
And that noise is horrible.
Really up my ice latte game at the moment. This has got a tinsy bit of maple syrup in it and cinnamon. It's with oat milk because dairy milk still gives me indigestion during this pregnancy. But honestly, look at that. It is stunning.
Why is your glass of moustaches on it?
It's not a moustache on it, it's croissant. Look at the state of it, look at the state of me. Delish. I should probably start the day, it's actually really late. I start to get anxiety if I'm not ready by like 8 AM on like, because bank holiday Monday, let's count it as a weekend. If I'm not like ready, have already walked the dogs and like ready for the day by 8 AM, I'll start to get anxiety, and it's very much past 8 AM already. We're a couple of hours into the day and I literally feel like I've got nothing accomplished apart from actually just getting ready. We've got so much to do. I've got so much work to do today and I am so tired. I slept well last night. I think it's because I like had a lay-in for me, and I swear just lay-ins just don't work for me. I just can't, if I'm not up, like I said earlier, if I'm not up and out and doing stuff, like it affects me so much throughout the day. So I'm feeling very, very tired. So we need to try and do something about that. Anyway, the plan today. So we have this like outhouse basically, which is where we put the big American fridge and the tumble dryer, that's what it's called. And it's basically just full of shit. And it basically just needs sorting out. So the boys have gone to B&Q to get like bike hooks for the wall, storage boxes, stuff like that. We're gonna have a big sort out of this today so we can literally just like have it as an actual functional, helpful storage space. Because it is really helpful to have. Our house has got like no storage at all in it, but it's a mess. So that's big job today that needs doing. I had the window cleaners in the other day, so the windows are all nice and clean. We had the gardener in the other day, so the garden's looking good. So basically just trying to, I don't know why I feel like having a new baby means that I have to get like the entire house sorted. I suppose it's just nesting, isn't it? But that is exactly how I feel. And then the other plan today is just to try and cook some bits to have in the freezer, do a big food shop. Honestly, guys, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm so tired today. I really don't know what's going on. I've asked Sam to get me one of those bright electrolyte caffeine drinks because he's in M&S at the moment. So hopefully that will do something for me. But yeah, so it's very much just going to be like one of those days today. A home day, getting jobs done, ticking off the list. But I have got a lot of content to make today. So I really need to do that. So I should probably put some makeup on. Even though the thought of putting makeup on right now is just awful. I have been sorting out the outhouse. The kids are just Doing some painting. We're starting to do some painting in the garden. Pardon, darling?
We'll try paint. Mummy, I need a paintbrush.
I know. There's only a little one in there with watercolours. Hey, Toddy Toots. Are you happy?
I need ideas, Mum.
Got my ball, Mummy.
Toddy!
Oh, okay. Let's get that off there. Yeah, that's... What about a pirate ship? You could do the sea at the bottom and then a pirate ship on top.
That's what I'm doing.
Think that'd be good?
That's what she's doing.
Yeah, but why don't you make one big one? I know it still looks like a dump, but honestly, the progression made. Sam's on a tip run now, and literally, we have thrown away so much stuff. I'm just going to hoover the floor in here. But it's like, this was just like a corner of hell. And it's actually like got some sort of organisation to it now. All my Christmas decorations, the dog food, so much better. Happy Tuesday, guys. It is the next day and it's quite late on in the day actually. It's about 5:15. Had a bit of a stressful morning. So basically I had to go get my bloods done, but like ASAP, because when you have an elective caesarean, you need to get your bloods done beforehand, just to like double check your blood group and stuff. Just in case of like a transfusion, hopefully not. But because of the bank holiday weekend, I couldn't get hold of anyone for the last 4 days. So, and I obviously only found out when my caesarean was like the day before that. So it was all just a bit mental trying to get an appointment. Anyway, they squeezed me in this morning, so I went to do that. My sister had the kids for me just for half hour whilst I went to do that. And then we've had like one of those days where like I've been trying to get some work done. My mum said she'll pop over to take the kids to the park for an hour because that's all she could do today, which is great. Like, wasn't expecting her to do anything, but basically she took the kids to the park. So my mum took them to the park. So my mum took them to the park on their bikes. I went and dropped off a parcel. I got back home the second, and I mean the second I turned the car off, my mum called me. She's like, Ola's fallen off her bike really badly, grazed all her knees are all bloody. And I was like, awesome. So I went to pick Ola up from the park, brought her home, bathed her. By the time I'd sorted all that out and patched her up and everything, my mum brought Ozzy home from the park. So I literally got nothing done, nothing at all. So that was not the most productive hour. Sorry if you can hear the children literally screaming in the background. Not gonna lie, I've been Strugglesville today. This afternoon, I had to have a serious word with my son about just the way he is with my daughter. Like, he's just so mean to her sometimes, and she is so dramatic. Like, she will react to anything. So he knows that he's gonna get a rise out of her, even if he just like touches her like that. But he just like, she fell off her bike, bless her. She got back on in the garden, which I wasn't expecting her to do. I was expecting her to be like, no, I'm not gonna get back on. And then he like crashes into her in the garden on his bike, so she falls off again, and she was like screaming. I thought she'd broken her leg. My neighbours must think that I'm a monster, because I'm not gonna lie, I went a bit ham. And just, yeah, you know, when you're just like, why do it? Like, why do it? It could have been prevented by you just not doing that. Like, the afternoon could have been lovely, and now there's an atmosphere because everyone's annoyed with each other. So that's where we were at with that. So then we decided to make a cake to lift the spirits. This is, without fail, look how spongy that is. The softest cake I think I've ever made. I mean, the kids actually made it, obviously I got the recipe up for them, but I pretty much just left them to it. And then I'm going to put some, I'm not a buttercream girl, I'm a fresh cream girl. Girl? Fresh cream with some raspberries and strawberries, perfect. Because I feel like the cream, because I feel like if you have buttercream, it's too sweet altogether. Whereas if you have a bit of fresh cream and some strawberries and raspberries, it's much nicer. Also very exciting, and I'm just making a TikTok for this now, an unboxing with me. But my pram's arrived and I'm really excited about it. A little bit daunting, got to put it all together. Gonna try and do that now. But to be honest, I had an eye candy with Ozzy 10 years ago. I had the eye candy peach when it first came out. And oh, it may not have just come out, but it was certainly a newish pram. And I absolutely loved it. So without fail, I knew that I was gonna go for an eye candy with Ozzy. Sorry, with the new baby number 3, baby Mr. No Name, as we're calling him at the moment. And it's here. So we've gone for the eye candy orange 4. So we're gonna set up the pram, take it for a little spin. And that's what we're gonna be doing today. And then I'll probably just watch a film with the kids. And then tomorrow is the last day before I go in for my caesarean, which is actually giving me quite a lot of anxiety at the moment, but I'm not going to discuss that right now because I've suppressed the anxiety today. It was last night. Last night my anxiety was bad. And then, sorry, my acid reflux is back with a vengeance this last couple of weeks. And then today I've been like, no, they do these all the time. I've actually read up that like it's more common for people to have caesareans now than it is for natural labours. And there's actually less complications in caesareans than are in natural labours, which I'm sure I've spoken about before, which is why I'm having an elective caesarean, is because Oscar's birth was so complicated and really long, and ended up being an emergency caesarean anyway. So that was not ideal. So hence why I went for elective with Ola, and I'm going for an elective with this one as well. Like I say, we've gone for the Eye Candy Orange 4, and I got it in the Fossil Black, which I really like because it's like still black, but not black. It's like a grey black. And I'm sure this is like a wipeable material. Just absolutely love this pram. So I'm gonna put it together. Let's do it, and then reward myself with a slice of cake. First of all, sorry, but how easy are those instructions to follow? I cannot stand it when it's like all in writing. That is literally picture diagram, 1, 2, 3, arrows like telling you when it should click. That is my kind of instructions right there. For this pram is the 64-litre basket underneath, because I now have 3 children. I will do in a couple of days, and I'm going to have a lot of stuff, so that is amazing. And the integrated ride on board as well, hello Douglas, for when like it's at that stage where you need the pram but obviously they want to walk for a bit, like that is perfect. I remember having one before that like attached onto the pram, but it really got in the way because it like stuck out at the bottom, so that is amazing. I just spilt most of the cream, so that's a fabulous start.
Seafood night looks busy next time.
She's a pretty cake, and honestly, that is the softest sponge. I mean, don't want to be like biased, toot my own horn, but that is such a soft sponge. It's just the Mary Berry recipe off of BBC Good Food. It was like 225 butter, 225 flour, 225 sugar, and 4 eggs, and then a little bit of baking powder. And I think I added a splash of milk at the end because it did look quite thick, but that looks divine. I just had one of those moments where I just tried the Cadbury Biscoff chocolate, and I had 1 square. I was like, oh, I just fancy something a little bit sweet. I'll have 1 square. Ate half the bar. It's really good. I'm not a massive Biscoff fan. Like, I will eat it, but it wouldn't be like my go-to flavour. But it was good. Anyway, happy Wednesday, guys. We are the next day. Yesterday was mental. I really felt yesterday. Anyway, it's the day before my C-section today. We go in tomorrow, so I thought we'd pack up my hospital little carry-on suitcase. I've done my hospital bag for the baby. I'll just grab that actually and just show you a couple of bits that are in there. So I went for a changing bag called from Done by Dear, which just looks really handy. Now I've got indigestion. This is why I don't eat sweet stuff. Throughout this pregnancy, sweet stuff has given me indigestion, and I just thought, oh, fancy a little bit of chocolate, and now I'm paying for it, see? I'll probably have a sugar crash in about half an hour as well. Done by Dear, really nice changing bag, loads of compartments. Really looking forward to using this as my actual changing bag. Okay, so kind of standard stuff in here. We've got our muzzies, we've got his coming home outfit. Ozzy wore the blue one of this when he came home. Ola wore the pink one, so I thought it was right that we got him the grey one. Everything's been washed. Nappies, we've got some dummies, a lovely blanket that my friend Marid got me. It's really lovely. I have got some pre-sterilised formula bottles, but I am planning on breastfeeding in the hospital. I've got some Milton wipes, wet wipes. Oh my god, what else have we got in here? His snuggly, loads of vests and loads of sleep suits, poo bags, nappy bags. We're all good. We do have everything we need in there. There's a couple of things actually that I need to take out of there to put in my one. But I'm pretty sure that is everything baby needs, she says. And if I have forgotten something, then Sam will be haul-arsing into town to get it. Hospital suitcase, of which I will be sitting down because I'm out of breath. So, okay, so far I've got my Home of Hammond nightgown, which I love. I have got a nightie. Actually, I know what's in here that I need to take out. I've got some really, really soft. Oh, are they in here? Yeah, here we are. No, hang on. Where are they? I bought myself some really soft, baggy, like loungewear trousers from M&S, and I thought I'd put them in here, but maybe I've taken them out already, knowing that they were going to go in my thingy. I'll be adding skincare tomorrow. I'm not taking loads of skincare, but obviously I will just take like my cleanser, my moisturiser, stuff like that, but I need to use it tonight and tomorrow morning, so I'll pack that tomorrow. So we've got some really sexy, massive pants. Do you reckon I need to take all of these? Probably should, shouldn't I? Some pads, some breast pads, but I might open this and just take a few because otherwise this is going to get filled up very quickly. In there. I have got a Tatcha moisturising face spray, which honestly is really lovely. I don't know why, I just got the it's really hydrating. I think you can put it over makeup as well, but I just thought that when I'm feeling dry and crusty in the hospital, because I know I will, it's like when you fly, isn't it? You just feel that is nice. So I've got that. I also bought myself some cooling eye patches, lol, as if I'm actually going to remember to put these on, but why not? And then I have got my Luna Daily Everywhere Spray to Wipe, and then I've got my Luna Daily Overall Deodorant, Everywhere Deodorant as well. I'm not going to take my oil just because I can't pre-oil my belly before surgery anyway, and I probably won't be able to oil my belly because of my dressing afterwards anyway on the first day, so I might have to leave it a couple of days. But these two essentials. Electrolytes for the hospital. My favourite instant coffee. This is a brand called True Star. Honestly, this coffee is the best instant coffee, and I didn't realise they have beans as well, and they have sent me some which I need to try. But the instant coffee, like if you're going somewhere where you just don't know if the coffee's going to be any good, get this. Body wash. I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow morning so I don't have to wash it whilst I'm at the hospital. I also am vlogging as much of the birth as possible, so I will have to take like my camera charger, my camera, everything like that. But I've also got a 5-meter phone charger here as well, because as I remember it with Ola, the plug sockets are behind the bed, so a regular charger won't reach if you're trying to do stuff in the bed. So I have got a 5-meter phone charger there. I'm also going to add my flip-flops in here as well, because my slippers do not fit me anymore because my feet are so swollen. So I'm just going to take some flip-flops and have those in there as well. Also going to take a pack of Deliciously Ella bars as well, because they're my favourite like snacking bars. I do not want to eat anything in the vending machine in hospital because it's just going to be shit probably. So yeah, I'm going to take that as well. I think that's it. Is that everything I need? I found the missing items. Okay, obviously you need a hairbrush. This is going to be, so these are the trousers that I got, so this is going to be what I come home in. So I've just got a really loose fitted grey top, and then I've got these really comfy loungewear pants that I got from M&S. So that's going to be what I come home in on Friday, fingers crossed. And then I've got my pyjamas as well, because I am staying in over one night. So I've got the nightie, like just in case I need a nightie. But I've got the pyjamas also. And then the last thing that I actually need to get, I've just realised, so I need to get those today. are like massive knickers, because obviously I can't have knickers that are going to be like sitting on my scar. So I'm going to have to go and get some big old like up to pant knickers. So they're going to go in there as well. So like I say, cosmetics are going to be added in, like my face wash, my Elemis Pro Collagen face wash, cleanser, and just moisturiser and stuff like that. Other than that, I feel like that's everything. I feel like we're all good. I feel like we have, apart from the bits that I need to add, like I say, like the brunch bars and stuff like that, we're all good. We're getting there. And I might take my I think I'm going to take my pregnancy pillow as well. Am I going to take my pregnancy pillow? I don't want to take too much. I hate overpacking. Like, I am actually like quite rare as a woman to be not an overpacker. Once upon a time, this would have been for a holiday. And now it's for a hospital stay. Okay guys, I'm just finishing up this vlog on my phone. I've got my big pants and I've got my snacks as well. I also packed some paracetamol, ibuprofen, and like a Tenzing drink, which is like one of my favourite natural energy drinks. So I'm pretty sure we've got everything now that we need. I am not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit like, you know when you feel like you're coming down with something and you feel a little bit shaky and sick? But it could just be nerves. So it is officially the last night, as I will be a mum of 2. Tomorrow is the big day. And yeah, nervous, excited, all of the above. Very much looking forward to getting the surgery part out of the way. Even though I know I'm in good hands, even though I've done this before, like, it's obviously still just an unknown feeling. So I am looking forward to that part being over with. And stay tuned for the next chapter. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. The next vlog I'll be posting will be kind of like my birth vlog, which I will, within reason, film as much as possible of. But anyway, thanks for sticking around for this vlog. Tune in for the next one, and I'll see you next time as a mum of 3. My God. Literally, you know Elizabeth James in The Parent Trap, which is like, I don't feel mature enough for this. This is me. See you next time.